Chapter 2. Night of the Living Teachers. All the teachers were stumbling around like it was a scene out of Night of the Living Dead. It was so cool. We all went into the front office to see what was going on. "What's going on?" I asked Miss Patty, our school secretary. "Our coffee machine is on the fritz," she said. "What's a fritz?" I asked. "And why would you put a coffee machine on one of them? Maybe they should take the coffee machine off the fritz and it will work again." "On the fritz means it's broken, Arlo," said Andrea, rolling her eyes again. She calls me by my real name because she knows I hate it. "Your face is on the fritz," I said to her. Fritz. That's a weird word. Suddenly our principal, Mr. Klutz, came rushing in from his office. He has no hair at all. I mean, none. Mr. Klutz looked like he would have been tearing his hair out if he had any hair. "I don't know what to do," he said. "If the teachers don't get their coffee in the morning, we could have a disaster on our hands." Teachers were wandering in and out of the office like monsters. "Must have coffee. Need coffee. Life is empty without coffee. Go to Starbucks." Boy, grown-ups sure do like coffee. What is their problem? "We've got to do something," shouted Emily, and she went running out of the office. "Where's Miss Lazar?" asked Mr. Klutz. "She usually takes care of the coffee machine." "It's her day off," said Miss Patty. "Miss Lazar is our school custodian. Things seem to go on the fritz any time she has a day off." I thought the teachers were going to start a riot or something, but you'll never believe who walked into the door at that moment. Nobody. If you walked into a door, it would really hurt, but you'll never believe who walked into the doorway. It was Mr. Harrison, the tech guy at our school. He fixes the computers and the laser printers and the copy machines. He's really skinny and he has blonde hair. Good morning, Mr. Harrison said to everybody. He was holding a paper coffee cup. I guess he must have stopped off to buy coffee on the way to school. Some of the teachers saw his cup and surrounded him. "Must have coffee," they groaned. Miss Laney, the speech teacher, was saying to him. Mr. Harrison leaned his head back to finish his coffee. "Ah, that hit the spot," he said, throwing the cup in the garbage. Miss Laney reached into the garbage can, grabbed the cup, and tried to lick the last few drops of coffee out of it. "Maybe you can help us, Mr. Harrison," said Mr. Klutz. "The coffee machine is broken." "Can you fix it?" he asked. "If we don't get some coffee soon, I'm afraid the teachers will start revolting." Some of those teachers are already pretty revolting," I said. "Leave it to me," said Mr. Harrison. "I can fix anything. They don't call me Fritz Harrison for nothing." "Is Fritz really your name?" I asked. "No, it's just my nickname." "What's your real name?" I asked. Can't tell you that." A bunch of teachers gathered around to watch while Mr. Harrison examined the coffee machine. "It's simple, really," he said. "The water goes in this tube to the drip area, and this switch sends electricity to a heating element, and then blah, 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 the sensors and the blah, 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 to keep it from getting too hot, blah, 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 the filtration system, blah, 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 blah." Mr. Harrison went on like that for 1,100,000 minutes. He made it sound like the inside of a coffee machine was a rocket ship. "So, do you know what's wrong with it?" asked Mr. Klutz. "Sure. It's not plugged in." He plugged in the coffee machine and it started making coffee right away. The teachers cheered and clapped him on the back. "Hooray for Mr. Harrison," they yelled. "He fixed our coffee machine. He should get the Nobel Prize. He's our hero." Chapter 3. Big Nose. All right, guys, I'll read 3 and 4 in the morning and post those. So have a good night. You guys are probably already in bed. I don't know why I'm saying good night. I'll see you in the morning.